I like that Williams-Zepeda fight. I love that fight. You know, he had fought out here in Texas, and I had went to the fight. And then I asked him, you know, him and his team, if we could fight. You know, they was like they with it or whatever. You know, they respected how I came to them. I approached the situation or whatever. But, you know, that was just all verbal though, you know.
Frank, you are not the only one that want to see a Zepeda-Frank Martin fight. But what are the odds of that happening with you with PBC and William Zepeda is with Golden Boy? And not just that. You think you're going to get $1 million fighting William Zepeda? The same pay you was going to get fighting Shakur Stevenson that you turned down? So you're going to tell us as fans that you're willing to fight Zepeda for lesser money, but you wanted more money to fight Shakur Stevenson. And not just that. William Zepeda is not fighting for a vacant belt. Shakur Stevenson, and if you would have took that fight, you would be fighting for a vacant belt. Make it make sense. So you would turn down a fight against Shakur Stevenson for $1 million, well, that's what they say, and a chance to be a champion to fight William Zepeda, which is a fight that's probably not going to happen because William Zepeda is with Golden Boy and you're with PBC. And it would be for lesser money. And by the way, my opinion, I think you lose both fights.
It says right here that Chris Williams report that Andrade teams up with Matchrooms, offers Canelo Alvarez $40 million to face him. $40 million. Guess who turned it down? Canelo Alvarez. And guess who Canelo Alvarez decided he wanted to fight? It was Kovalev he decided to fight, and he was going to make $35 million to face Kovalev. So does that sound like a guy that's been ducked to me? Absolutely. When you're getting offered more money to fight a particular guy and you don't take it because you want to go an easier path, that is a duck to me, and that's a duck from Canelo Alvarez.
To the emotional Canelo fanboys out there, not the Canelo fans, the fanboys who are attacking me because of what Tim Bradley says, Bernard Hopkins says, I cannot stand dudes who are emotionally invested in fighters. Their estrogen levels get out of control. Obviously, if you're listening to the video, you know most of the time I'm disagreeing with Tim Bradley's and the Bernard Hopkins. But anyway, Tim Bradley says that Canelo turned down $40 million in 2021 to fight Demetrius Andrade, to take $35 million to fight Sergio Kovalev for his WBO light heavyweight title. And Tim Bradley considers that a duck. Now, what Tim Bradley went wrong is getting this information from Boxing News 24 writer Chris Williams, who was a pro PBC guy. And if you read Boxing News 24 articles, you know it's all hearsay and narratives pushed. There's no proof that Demetrius Andrade offered Canelo $40 million. So in reality, those are just claims by Boxing News 24 and Tim Bradley drunk the Kool-Aid on it. They are not facts. They're just claims and narratives that people are pushing. And I think Andrade was with Eddie Hearn at that time, in which Eddie Hearn complained they could not get fights for Andrade and he could not sell Andrade. Not to mention, Canelo was with Matchroom too. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. JBZ, I'm gone.